tonight is investigating claims the highly caffeinated Monster energy drink is linked to 5 deaths since 2004. It follows a lawsuit filed last week by the parents of a 14-year-old Maryland girl who died after drinking 2 of the drinks in a 24-hour period. Just one can of the popular drink contains 240 milligrams of caffeine, the equivalent of 5 cans of soda. So we want to know, will the FDA's investigation lead you to rethink the next time you reach for an energy drink? Michael Benny joins us for the Talk Tonight, as he does every night. We've brought in Dora Shadell, who covered this story for us here locally today. Dora, what were people telling you? Were they concerned?
A lot of people I talked to today, you have 2 sides. You either have someone who says, I don't like those drinks, I tried them, I had a bad reaction, they don't taste good. And then other people who say, I rely on them on a daily basis.
Well, what about doctors? Did you reach out to a doctor today? I mean, what's the medical community saying about this?
Well, the doctors are saying that these can be extremely dangerous, but it's all about moderation, like with everything else. Having a cup of coffee is not necessarily going to, cause caffeine toxicity, but the problem is that when you have it in a can like this, in one big can.
I mean, and those are huge.
These are huge, and they actually come bigger. They actually come bigger. They can come like this big.
This is, I think, where the company is going to run in, or could run into problems. This is the writing on the side of it. We were reading the ingredients earlier. There's a lot of stuff you can't pronounce in here, but this is, they say our new jumbo can has a big mouth opening so you can chug it down, and a cool resealable cap so you can save some for later. There's no doubt, and the government may have a case when it comes to that these are designed to be pounded.
That's right. And they do have some warnings on them. If you take a closer look at the label, it says the recommended daily intake would be 2, only 2 of these per day, which actually seems like quite a bit. They're not recommended for children, pregnant women, or anybody who has a particular sensitivity to caffeine. But guys, we talked about this issue a couple of years ago with Loko. Now, granted, that was a bit of a different circumstance because that was a combination of alcohol and caffeine. But that was a case where the government did step in and impose some regulations. Yeah,
there sort of is precedent here when the FDA and states really took the lead on that. It wasn't the federal government. New York was sort of a leader in making sure that Loko couldn't be purchased because so many kids were getting completely obliterated, and there was a death on Long Island from it. So there is precedence here, although you take the alcohol component out, and I wonder if that changes it at all. What do these taste like? Did you taste this?
I've tasted them before. They taste like chemicals. I mean, you really, truly feel when you're drinking it, it doesn't taste right. To me, personally, I'm not a fan.
Although I will say, I used to drink a lot of Red Bull. I worked the morning shift here for a number of years, and I needed a Java Jolt, something that I didn't do when I was pregnant. But, when I was working that shift, a lot of times I would, drink several Red Bulls just to kind of keep you going. So there are a lot of people out there that kind of rely on that on a daily basis just to get them through the day.
It's true. I mean, and the thing you were saying about Loko, which is a little bit scary, is that the combination of energy drinks and alcohol still exists. If you're at a bar, it's very common to have a Monster and vodka or Red Bull and vodka. I mean, these are
being used as mixers.
As mixers, exactly, like the equivalent of a cranberry juice or an orange juice.
I just quickly want to play some sound that we have from a cardiologist talking about, and others talking about the dangers of these drinks.
They haven't established the direct link, but what we do know is that toxic levels of caffeine can cause pretty dangerous heart rhythm problems.
If you are very young, very old, have heart conditions, if you take certain medications, you have to be aware. So you have to look for this information. So it'd only be a good idea.
They need to be regulated. They regulate ice, they regulate Band-Aids.
That was a woman whose daughter sadly died from drinking a couple of these.
We should note that she did have a prior sort of heart condition that may have made her more susceptible, and that's what this lawsuit will sort of cover, I believe.
What's the company say? Have they said anything about this?
The company sticks by their product. They say that 2 of these cannot cause caffeine toxicity, and that you should not be, afraid to drink 2 of these in one day. But then the label itself does say, you know, no more than 2 a day.
Interestingly enough, a lot of folks are chiming in on this story on our Facebook page tonight. One in particular, Lori, saying an age limit to purchase them might be reasonable. So perhaps maybe that might be a solution to the problem. Some people saying, you know, no, we don't need more regulations. We just need people to stop being stupid. I guess perhaps referring to them drinking too many of these at once. Of course, we'd love to hear from you. You can go to our Facebook page tonight and let us know what you think. Thanks, guys. All right, we are going to continue on.